All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash True Inferno. And I'm back with another, I think this is actually my first mixtape. Yeah, this is the first mixtape I have actually reviewed. So this mixtape here is called SQ1. I guess this is Sqad 1, I guess. And this is by Lil Wayne and the Sqad Up, or the Sqad, SQAD. And it's kind of hard to say what they call themselves, either Sqad or Sqad Up or whatever. So basically, not much info on the mixtape itself. However, I can give you some info on the group Sqad Up. So obviously this group comes from New Orleans, Louisiana. And originally it consisted of Lil Wayne, obviously, Gutta, Kid, T Streets, Walt Dizzy, Young Yo, Fee Banks, and Super Blanco. So yeah, a lot of guys on this squad right here. Now, let me give you some background info on this group real quick. So in the late 90s, Lil Wayne met Young Yo in high school and became close friends. Young Yo and Lil Wayne's mutual interest in rap culture and fashion was obvious early on. And let's see, who says this? I can't see who says this, but I'm gonna read the quote anyway. And I quote, "I was always fly and fresh when I was younger, and that's how me and Wayne got jammed tight." Well, I'm assuming this is Young Yo. Moving on. He was already rapping, but his shit wasn't really popping. It was BG's time then. When Jude, aka Juvenile, came on board and they got the Cash Money Universal deal, Wayne had to go on the road and he asked me to go on tour with him. So obviously, yeah, this was Young Yo who said this. Yo realized the opportunity in front of him, so decided to call his brother Super Blanco, who at the time was playing college ball in Arizona, and asked him to join them on the road. Dino Del Valle, who at the time was the Universal Record A&R known with bringing the Cash Money record situation to the table, began urging Yo and Blanco to start rapping. When they returned off tour with Yo, Blanco, and Wayne decided to start Sqad Up with some of their close friends from New Orleans, which were Nut the Kid, I'm assuming that's Kid, Gutta, T Streets, Walt Dizzy, and Fee Banks. When Wayne was 15, he met Gutta at a dice game and said, "You should be rapping. You've been through a lot." Throughout 2002 and 2003, they released 7 parts of the Sqad series, or SQ series, being one of the first groups to start doing mixtapes in New Orleans. In 2004, Sqad Up decided to work on their debut album, but the CEO of Cash Money, Birdman, aka Baby, did not feel that they were ready yet. There was a word missing there, so I'm assuming the word was ready. Because of that, they never signed to Cash Money and created their own label, Money Youngin Records. So we're talking YUNG''N. Lil Wayne left the group and stayed with Birdman, taking his advice. After that, Sqad Up started to have beef with BG and Lil Wayne. They released several diss tracks on their mixtapes, and Lil Wayne and BG did the same thing. On June 22nd, 2004, Sqad Up released their debut album, Now or Never. In 2006, they met rapper Lil Flip at the Source Awards, and he said he was a fan of their music. They ended up releasing a couple of mixtapes on Lil Flip's independent record label, Clover G's Records. That same year, Sqad Up went on a number of tours to support their sophomore album, We Here Now, but it was never released and the group disbanded. Now, that was back in 2004. Now, we're going to move forward to 2015, July that is. Walt Dizzy posted a picture on Instagram that read, and I quote, "The original Sqad Up reunion album." And then there was like a dash and then union, which is creative, and tagged all the original Sqad Up members. In September of that same year, Lil Wayne brought out Walt Dizzy, Kid, and Gutta to perform We Ready, Guess Who's Ready, and Best of Red. I just playing. And Best of Me, because of the word ready in all these titles. At his Little Louisiana Fest in New Orleans. In January 2016, someone named $AP Retro as Walt Dizzy in an Instagram direct message if the project is still being worked on. Walt Dizzy replied, We're working on doing it, fam. On April that same year, Dizzy released a single called Heaven featuring Lil Wayne. Sources say the song might end up on the Sqad Up Reunion album. And that was April 2016, and so far I have yet to hear anything about this Sqad Up Reunion album. So let's move on with the first Sqad Up mixtape, SQ1. So there are a grand total of 18 tracks. There's no skits, no intros, no outros, anything like that. So I can give you a top 5, not a top 3. Now, the deal with this album is, or mixtape rather, is that there's no singles, obviously. There's no charts or anything like that. So let's just get on with it. So seeing how this is a mixtape, expect some freestyles or them taking some beats from actual songs and freestyling over them or turning them into their own songs, whatever. So here's an example. The first track off the mixtape, Old Boy Freestyle from Cameron's Old Boy. And I actually reviewed that song and the album that song was in. The second track, Eat the Freestyle, followed by Oops Freestyle. Oh, guys, I wish I could forget that song. Just hearing it got me thinking about that beat. Oh, gosh. Okay, moving on. Track number 4, now we get to some more original stuff. Sqad, no, that's not original at all. It's called Sqad Shit with Kid and Gutter Gutter. And they used the beat from that State Property song. I forgot what it goes, like dun 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 dun. That one, yeah. Alright, track number 5 is called We Ain't Going Nowhere with Gutter Gutter, followed by Gutter Being Something Ride, again with Gutter Gutter. Track number 7 is called We In The Scene with Young Yo, and you guessed it, Gutter Gutter. Track number 8 is called We Are The Brothers, A-S at the end, no E-R-S, with, no, not Gutter Gutter, but Young Yo, yes, I'm dead serious. Track number 9 is called This Be The Shit with Dizzy and Kid, followed by, wait a minute, This Be The Shit? Okay, yeah, I see it. Followed by I'm Gangster. Next up is Oh, and then Rock the Mic. Now here's the thing with this one. Track number 12 and track number 13 are Rock the Mic and Rock the Mic 2. Rock the Mic 2 features Dizzy and Young Yo. So basically, this was another one of those that State Property joint. Actually, that's the dun 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 dun. So that Sqad Shit song, no, I apologize, that was incorrect. That was something else. That was actually original work right there. But the Rock the Mic 2, obviously. Now next up is Growing It Up with Kid. And then after that, we got track number 15, which is called Radio or Not with Gutter Gutter, Young Yo, Kid and Dizzy. So you probably think of that Fuji's track. They used parts of it at the beginning, but then all of a sudden we hear the original beat. More on that beat later. Track number 16 is called Meet the Sqad with Gutter Gutter and Kid. Now there's like 3 different tracks in this one. The second track used the beat from They Ain't Ready, which was done by Bubba Sparks and Jada Kiss. And I think that was on a Rough Riders album. But anywho, moving on, track number 17 is called Hoes with Kid and Young Yo. So think girls, I do, wait a minute, how it go? I do adore. Wait, this one is hoes, I fuck them all. Something like that. It's like that. And then the last track off the album is called They Love the Sqad with Kid. So with all that out the way, let's get on to my favorite tracks off the album, or the best tracks off this mixtape rather, from worst to first. Oops Freestyle is clearly the worst because of that beat. Moving on. Next up is Ready or Not, because the beat sounds goofy as heck. Once you get past the ready or not, once you get past that part, then the beat turns goofy as heck. Next up is This Be The Shit. It sounds unique, but not in a good way to some degree. Next up is Growing It Up, followed by Hoes. Then we got Gotta Be In Something Right. Next up is We Ain't Going Nowhere. Now we get to the really good stuff, like We Are Brothers, Meet the Sqad, and then Rock the Mic 1, and then Rock the Mic 2. It was a tie between the two because it's the same beat. And while Rock the Mic 1, I believe, is mostly Lil Wayne, this one involves other people from the Sqad, obviously. We In The Scene is next. Now this is some Detroit joint right here, dog. So this track right here is closely resembles some Detroit stuff back in those days, like in the early to mid 2000s. And then of course we got Sqad Shit. That's the 6th best track off this album. Now, let's go to the 5th best track off this mixtape. I'm used to be calling these things albums. I've been saying this for the past year or so. And the 5th best track off this mixtape is called They Love the Sqad. It's a really underrated track for me because I never really gave this track the light of the day, but after listening to it again, I'm like, yo, this beat is nice. This is actually nice. I'm gonna have to listen to it more often. So They Love the Sqad is really, really dope in my opinion. 4th best track off this album, I'm Gangsta. Really like this one. I listen to it to this day. It's mellowed out, so of course I love the mellow out joke. Y'all should know this already. But yeah, man, I'm Gangsta. Despite the title, it's really dope. I really like it. The best track off this album, Eat the Mixtape. Eat the Freestyle. Again, you know, I like, you know, obviously the Eat the beat. So obviously, you know, they're gonna go in on this one. 2nd best track off this mixtape, there you go, it's called Uh-Oh. Really like this one as well. Listen to this one to this day. So yeah, I wouldn't say it's one of my personal favorites, but it's close. It's really close. And then the best track off of here is Old Boy Freestyle. First of all, you know how I feel about the original Old Boy track and the Old Boy beat. So for them to freestyle off of that beat is really dope as heck, dog. So Old Boy Freestyle, the best track off this mixtape, followed by Oh, and then Easter Freestyle, and then I'm Gangsta, then They Love the Sqad. Now, seeing how there is no professional ratings for this mixtape, what do I think about this mixtape? Well, I have to say, like, when it comes to the Sqad mixtapes, if memory, because it's been a long time since I heard any of these, if memory serves me correctly, Sqad 3, 4, and 5, I think, were their best ones. Sqad 1 was okay. I'm gonna have to give this one 3.5 out of 5. Like, there was a few tracks in there. I wouldn't call any of them classics or legendaries, but there was a lot of good tracks in this mixtape that you can't sleep over. So I recommend you download it. Link will be in the description box below, and listen to it for yourselves, whether or not you want to keep it or not. So there you go. 3 out of 5 stars. No, 3.5 out of 5 stars, excuse me. Download it for yourself and listen to it and decide whether or not you should keep it or not. So yeah, there you go with that, man. We are on episode 97 of Throwback Tunes. We are actually, and here's the crazy thing. If you're keeping up with Dashie's XP Super Mario Maker videos, we got the same amount of episodes. So this Saturday, he gonna come out with episode 97. We are both reaching episode 100. Crap you not. This was not planned. This was not, you know, planned out from the start. It just so happens to come down to that. And I just like, oh, word? And I didn't catch it till 3 episodes ago. And I've been meaning to mention this for a number of weeks now, but finally I'm able to. So we are close to episode 100. And I am not going to stop this. I'm going to keep this going because I love reviewing some of these old albums and mixtapes. So yeah, man, with all that out the way, y'all know who this is. This is the new Jay Gatsby, aka the new Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Oh!